Hello, good evening once again. I'm Hashim, Sales Executive at Partner Company Limited, an authorized forward agent. All your car solutions. Yes, I'm here with my head of operations. He will introduce himself because we're here to talk about some bit of what is trending in car business. I have come out to ask him some few questions as a junior, to him. You will try to give us some brief enlightenment of the few questions I'll ask. Welcome, my
Thank
friend.
you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Hashim. Like he said, I'm Nelson Impata, team leader at Impata Company Limited. We are into cars, we are into logistics, we are into importation, we are into transportation, and anything that is related to cars. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much for the
You
introduction and for also honoring my invite into this session we're having together. Basically,
Yeah.
in the car field, there's been a trend of a certain brand of a car. You know, we grew up knowing this Toyota,
Mm.
then the German cars. From nowhere, this new company called Mazda
Mm.
is conquering the new market
Yeah.
in a steady speed.
Mm.
So our viewers there who may not be aware about the Mazda and why it is trending, I
Mm.
guess we have imported some quite a number of Mazdas of different make, brand.
Mm.
Yes. So what makes Mazda come out of the market? Like to start having some bit of that push into the market,
Mm.
people loving it, to see it into the car and see it around being driven. As right now, we can see some Mazdas.
Mm.
Yes, or to the way. What would be that special thing?
Oh, well, thank you so much, Hashim, and also for identifying such a question. Well, a Mazda CX-5 is one of those cars that really hit the market
Yes, yes.
randomly and so tough. It is very tough on the market right now. It's one of those cars that are really. Sorry. It's one of those cars that are really making the streets look so
Yes.
flourish. A Mazda is it's a Japanese car, especially the CX-5.
Yeah.
It's a five-seater. It comes in both diesel and petrol, but the one that is already on market a lot is the diesel one.
Yeah, the diesel.
So what makes a Mazda CX-5 more common is, first of all, when the Harrier Kaundo,
Kaundo, yes.
when
The
it
one with
was
black sheen.
stopped, because of the year of manufacture and everything,
Yes.
these days there are very, very few that are coming in. Of course, that to come in with an introduction of another one
SUV
on the
like
scene,
that
and
type, yeah.
yes, and that automatically gave us the CX-5 to replace the Kaundo.
Kaundo.
The Kaundo was technically put out because its year of manufacture is a bit old. Most of them are more than 15 years. And if not mistaken, we shall stop importing Kaundo, I think, next year, 2012.
2012, yes.
2012 and maybe
There's
some
some few bit production
2013.
of 2013,
Yes, but very few.
but also
So,
the pricing.
so right now, if you look at Kaundo,
Yeah.
it is pricey. It is going for 65 million, 70 million. Just a normal Kaundo.
Just a normal
The one people have been fancying. They have been looking at it as one of those most reliable cars.
Of course,
Yeah.
Kaundo is was one of the most reliable cars.
Yes, of course, being a Toyota, Toyota
Ground
lovers,
clearance
ground
also.
clearance, everyone was going for such a car. But now we have a Mazda CX-5. Mazda CX-5, like I was talking about it, it looks so slim, so sleek, so comfortable. The way its shape the way you look at it, like the exterior view, it has those sensors. It has a magnificent look.
Even talking about the shape,
Mm.
there's the way the shape of a CX-5.
Mm.
It really looks so nice. And there's the way they make their body, like their color. You get the maroon,
Yes.
the gold brown, also the black. It really
Mm.
makes it look so unique.
Yeah, because that's what I say, and why I say it is slick.
Yes.
You know, something slick is something so smooth and like it really looks nice by eyes.
Yes,
If you look
yes,
at it,
yes, yes.
it's
I
really
agree with
nice.
that.
If you look at Kaundo, yes, it's a good car, even when it's coming in black. But that black will not shine as that of
like the one
Kaundo.
of Mazda,
Yes.
like that.
So the CX-5 comes with such a look. Then talking about the interior, the sound system. Oh my God,
Yes, yes.
it has a very, very nice sound, well balanced. Like if you are playing music in a Mazda CX-5,
Yes, yes, yes.
like you'll feel the whole car is
The
covered.
ambience, even the way the interior
Mm.
is been, like if you sit on it and you drive it,
Yeah.
you feel that interior is well finished.
Yes.
You might think that why it's a America for this German brand.
Yeah. See, when you look at the dashboard,
Yes.
it is so well done. Maybe for lack of a better word, it is so well done. Also, the seats, it has
the
nice seats. When you
where
get
can
it
sit
in
so
with
comfortably.
leather,
Yeah.
it's very nice. It comes with a black interior, but sometimes they have some cream interiors.
Interior.
So that alone, when you equate it with the price of Kaungu right now,
The value for money.
there's value for money, definitely.
Yeah.
So there is no way someone will spend almost 70 million on a Kaungu when you have a Mazda CX-5. You get. It looks a bit bigger, the SUV. It comes with the tires, they're a bit bigger, the
Yes,
rims, it is 17-inch. When you look at the tail, like the behind part,
behind.
it is still giving you a new look on market. Of course, the one of Kaundo is still there, but now we are used to it.
Yeah.
So the Mazda is giving us a fresh look. You get? Yeah. So you need to be so comfortable and just addicted to Toyota to go for a Kaundo and leave
a CX-5.
A CX-5.
Then there is this kind of complaints, kind of questions people like to ask about Mazda, especially which one is good, because there is one the engines of diesel and the ones for petrol. Basically, someone says the petrol has the petrol engine is 2,500 cc.
Yeah.
Then the newer specs I see has around 2,000 cc. Then the diesel is 2,200 cc.
Yes.
What is the difference? And how is their consumption?
Well, yes, for our viewers, when you're looking at a Kaundo, a CX-5, it's coming with an engine of 2.5 for petrol, then 2.2 diesel. But the maintenance for a diesel car, any diesel car, is high compared to the maintenance of a petrol. So one would still go for a 2.5 cc, even when it is consuming more.
The engine is like...
Yes, but very well know that in terms of maintenance, I'll spend less. Compared to a 2.2 diesel cc, which you know you're going to consume less, but again, the maintenance will be somehow more. So at the end of the day, it goes back to the consumer. What are you looking at? Are you valuing the consumption or the maintenance? You get? So if you are looking at maintenance, you will go for petrol. If you are looking at fuel, you will go for a diesel.
As for us, what on the petrol station, when you check on the price of diesel, you see the diesel is 4,500, 4,600.
While petrol is,
Petrol 5,100.
yeah.
Fuel economy no
Oh.
gamba kangende neyo coupled with the engine being
yeah, but diesel engine is one of those good engines. Personally, I prefer diesel engines, but there are people who prefer petrol because of the noise. For them, I want to have my car myself, to feel it myself, not that abnormal sound of a diesel.
Yeah.
So someone would definitely go for a diesel. So another thing, they talk about maintenance. When you look at these cars that are not Toyota cars, and I want to emphasize this, is a Toyota car, most of the spare parts have been duplicated. What do I mean? If you are going to replace, let's say, Obukono, you get, or for a Toyota car, you realize that in a year you may replace it two times, depending on the road and how you drive. 2 times. While when you go for these cars that like whose spare parts have not been compromised yet, you realize you may replace a Kakono after a year or even 2 years, depending on how you drive.
But talking about that, there's one time having some discussion with one of our clients. They saying, have my Toyota car, when I want to replace the spares that are available, but I ask him how frequent do you replace the same spare you buy?
Yes.
He or she says, may after 3 months, 4 months, I go, what second I get it? Then I was like, no, you see these cars. Fine, the spares are okay. In that mentality we have,
they are available everywhere.
They are available everywhere, and getting those other car brands are not available. But you get it if you get that. Remember, I guess those spare parts are not duplicated.
Yeah, they are not. Yeah, most of them are coming in quality. You get. So, if you are going to replace a part of a Mazda, you may take more than a year to replace it again.
And by the way, when getting the spare parts of these cars, we use the chassis.
Yeah, definitely.
You just don't call me. Like if you have your dealer in Wachisekalo, but then sawayo kushoko baharia. Kaundo will not ask you about which year or about which just send it to you. But for these particular cars, you send the chassis and someone see if it fits.
Yeah, it's the car, real one.
Then you're fitted.
Yeah, I think it's because let's talk about Kaundo from 2003 up to 2013. It is the same. Everything. If you get a spare part of 2003, will work on the 2013. 10 years, no change. You get. So, for them, which Harrier, Kaundo, that is enough.
That's enough information for them.
Well, for this one, you need to be exact. You need to be exact because you realize they have brought, let's say a part for a Benz, but it works on that particular chassis.
That particular chassis and that production.
Now, for you to say, I have an next one here, 2006. Will it work? But as if they resemble. Yes, they resemble, but it won't fit. So, talking about the parts, you need to be exact, especially if you are handling cars that are not Toyota cars. Like we said, Toyota, most of the Toyota parts have been compromised. You can always walk anywhere and get it. But the way you're going to replace it, the number of times you're going to replace these parts will be more. So you're going to frequent the garage almost every 3 or 4 months.
The mechanic becomes your friend.
Or even you need to learn how to repair the car.
Yeah. Also talking about the spare. How available are these spares of Mazdas? Like someone say, Kale, fine, I'm going to get a Mazda, but in case I need a spare, how available is it?
You know, these things the internet have brought everything near us. You know, then we used to be like, when you buy, let's say Mazda, where are you going to get the parts? Right now, we have specialized agents now that are selling these parts on are for the what? The manufacturers. You realize there are companies all over. I wouldn't want to mention them, but they are available. You just walk in there and they give you a genuine part. Also, if you don't want, you just import your part. You put in an order today, tomorrow it is here.
Yes.
Also, what Dubai did was to bring every Japan stuff near Africa.
Yeah.
That is their target. Now, Dubai is a market for Africa.
It's a hub for all those
Yes.
spare parts.
For us, if we want to import, let's say, a steering rack for a CX-5, I don't need to go to Japan straight. I can just call someone here in Dubai today. Tomorrow it is at the airport. Yet those days you had to call someone, what, you take months, the car is packed. These days, no. So the issue of no spare parts, it's no longer a problem, and it's no longer an issue now to deal with.
Also, there is a hearsay that these Mazdas have been so much adopted by our neighboring country.
Yeah.
That's Kenya. So it's one of the most rapid cars and most selling cars. Mazda.
Yeah,
being
true.
specific.
It is very
So I guess also getting a spare parts will be easy.
Yes.
Testing it through Kenya.
Definitely.
Yes.
You can go to Kenya, you can call Kenya, and they check for you that part. They put it on a bus, it brings. You pay taxes or some few dollars there, you have a part. Within a day or two, everything is done. So the issue of saying Simanya, no parts, Simanya, maintenance is no longer an issue. Yes, you'll pay some slight dollars, but it is also as a result of you getting a genuine product, not just any product that is probably manufactured from Katwe or wherever, just because there is demand for it. Yes.
Then also, our dear viewers, would like to also pass this message to you. Paternel does not only deal on importation of cars. As our team leader, our head of operation has said, we have people in Dubai, Japan that can get us any spare parts. We can ship in for you for any car. Only information you can reach out to us. Yes.
Yeah, just reach us out. We are located at Centenary Park. Also, we are located at Nakawa Future Holdings. Just give us a call. We always have our numbers there, or you can WhatsApp. Check us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those social media platforms. I think you can always access us.
Basebo ni wanyabo kamba njulire Paternel Company Limited company ekola ku clearing and forwarding ekunonyeza oyinza okutereka ebyamaguzi ebyo ekutambuliza ebyamaguzi ebyo n'ebireeta obooli ebyamaguzi ebyo tebijjuza container ekunonyeza container yawamu n'ebikutuusiza oyina kika kya motoka kyoyagala Paternel Company Limited batunda motoka ate osobola okukola order nabo ne bagikutuusiza Paternel Company Limited yebuuzibwako ku by'okusasula omusolo ekusaabaliza ebyamaguzi ebyo okuva ebweru w'eggwanga tusange Nakawa Future Grow opposite MTAC obukozesa email yaffe n'okutukubira ku simu noti 7 noti 6 38 27 Paternel Company Limited, your vital link to world trade.
So I think
about the Mazda.
Yes.
Basically, what can you define pricing of a Mazda?
The pricing depends. You see, I always say our market is a free market economy. If you want to get a car cheaper, the only way out is importation. Okay? If you want to get a car cheaper, you have to import that car. But now there are two things. Every time you're going to import, you have to factor time. People who are selling in bonds, it's not like they are doing it bad, maybe to sell it slightly higher. But they are also working on time. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, you go to the bond. So you now compromise time, you pay money.
You pay them.
If you want to, you have time and you want to import, it means you are going to put in time and save the what? The money. So there are two things. Don't say mbungeze mubondi nebansaba sente nyingi nedda. So the pricing, I can give you the average that you can get this CX-5 between 60 million. Now I'm talking about a 2017.
Yes, yes.
We can get that car between 60, 65 to 95 to 100. So at 2017. Now it depends on where you're buying, the quality, and what exactly.
But talking about bonds,
Mm.
no, sometimes if I get someone who wants to buy a ready car in the bond and has that budget,
Mm.
say, come to me, Hashim, I want a very, very good CX-5, and your budget is a bit like the budget is around 80. Don't you think if someone is going to has that budget, can import some CX-5 that is newer, that has not moved so much from abroad?
Definitely, yes. Every time you import and you have a good budget, you're
Yes.
going to get quality. You get
Yeah.
good mileage, quality car, condition wise. Talk about the grading. You get tires are still there. Most of the features are still working. It has all those extras. That's if you have a good what? A good budget. If the budget is a bit small, of course, all of you are being factored in. So you just need to look where you belong. You'll still get a CX-5 because there are even those CX-5 that are 2012, 2013, 14 that are somehow cheaper. So you may start with that one as you migrate or you go to
upgrade
the other one. So you don't need to stress, I need to get a 2017, I need to get a 2020. There are also 2012 cars.
Yeah.
Yes. So the price alone shouldn't limit you. You get? The price shouldn't limit you. The most important thing is to get what you want and to get the quality. And also, let no one tell you that you bought something expensively. Money in hands is not as valuable as something you put out there. So, bagamba bati in Luganda bagamba bakusedde takwazika. Like, bwe bakuseera oli bagamba bakusedde tagenda kugamba nti kwata emmotoka yange yiyo genda okole ki ovugemu. No. So you need to value something you bought, not just money.
Sometimes you know, someone will say olaba motoka yange nagifunidde awo rahisi, but will not mind about the quality.
Yes. And most Ugandans, or most of us in Uganda, we are price sensitive. We are price sensitive. Anything that is cheaper, we go.
That's what we go with.
Anything expensive, we run away.
Yeah.
So it's not all about quality, but it's all about how much money we have and how much are we willing to spend.
Yes.
You get? So every time you think about that, just know nti olumu ogenda kugula something that you are going again to spend a lot on in terms of maintenance. Yeah.
But also about Mazda. Mazda, by the I'm a fan.
Of a CX-5 or a Mazda family?
Okay, they also have some other good cars I can factor out. The Axela, the Atenza.
Atenza. By the way, there is an Atenza Sport, Mazda Atenza. Yes. I saw it, I think in 2016. And I always see it on road, the car is still powerful.
So, let us consider 2016, here we are in 2026. That's 10 years.
Yeah, true. That's 10 years.
That's 10 years. So, that mindset we have of Toyota, let us try to shift.
We really need to shift.
Yes, we really need to shift. Because we have seen there are these Mazda tributes.
Yeah.
Yes, they have been there.
Yes.
You can see them in these old numbers.
Yeah, then even those their pickups, the Mazda
Titan.
If you are looking at a truck, they also manufacture some trucks.
Yeah.
So a Mazda family isn't a bad company in terms of cars, but it's just the mindset we have. Yeah. When we check about in our neighboring countries. For them, they are looking at reliable cars, they are looking at nice cars, they are looking at genuine cars. While us, we are still tied
on the other mindset of
Toyota yemotoka y'omunaku, Toyota yemotoka y'omudugavu, Toyota what. We need to dump the mindset and we move forward.
But this is Toyota is also showing you that they also want
To
the pricing. They have also increased.
Hey. Yeah, they are also trying, but yes, these guys are giving them a run for their money, because the innovation really is really top. So that is the Mazda, the CX-5 we've talked about. I think we've tried to make everything
about talk about Mazda. Then also one thing I can put across about Mazda has, for example, the CX.
As we wind up.
Yes, as we wind up, the CX-8 is good for a family car.
Oh yes, it is how many seater? 7 and 8 seats. Yes. So those who are saying again, Mazda CX-5 is only a 5-seater. No, yes. You were also thought of very well. As then you who is a wannabe XC, the CX3. The CX3. It is a bit smaller. But it gives you almost the same feel as CX-5. You know the XC3. There is 1.5. Yes. For those who are looking for those small cars that do not consume a lot, but also the budget is not that big, you may go for a CX. They also have the baby Demio. That gives you all the... Yes. Okay, the cars have performance. The comfortability. Okay, the value for the money. You really have it. Yeah. We really need to leave the other mindset and really focus on genuine quality, performance, and of course comfort. Yeah. Not forgetting the class. Okay, thank you for your time, for sparing your busy schedule to give me an opportunity to host you. We talk about Mazda, as is one of my best brands. I love it, two cars. Yeah, thank you so much also for inviting me on your show. Yeah, I always have you always on my show. I'll be factoring up some cars, some issues about importations, about getting spares. But also, you can ask them in case they have another question or any car they want us to talk about. Please talk about it. Yes, our dear viewers, we shall be having our experienced team leader always to have us to give us more knowledge, more information on cars. Any car you might be thinking of, yes, you can put it down in the comment section. You can also reach out to us and we see the way how we can talk about it and have some more say. Sometimes talking about the budget, we can also get you some other cars that can fit into the budget. Though today I'm going to talk about Mazda. Cheers.